Hello and welcome to Vitosh Academy for another video about live coding, and today I will be talking about dictionaries and I'll be coding in the same time with Jupyter Notebook. So let's start. We're talking of course about Python dictionary, general things about a dictionary. So how you declare it looks like this, and then we have my dict as a dictionary. Another way to declare it is simply to write this. Let me zoom it a bit. To write this as the values immediately. So let's make it like this. And then if we ask for the values of Argentina, it would give us Buenos Aires. Pretty cool. Let's add a few more to Argentina. Let's add Bulgaria with its capital Sofia, Chile with its capital Santiago, and Denmark with its capital Copenhagen. And of course something's a bit wrong. Yes. So, what is interesting when we ask for the type of the dictionary, for example, of course, it would answer dict. That's rather cool. So in general, this is the key, this is the value. The idea of this video is actually to be a bit more advanced, so I'm not going to stop on basic things, but it would be, let's say, not ultra advanced, it will be somewhere in the middle. Okay, so as you see, the keys are here. The keys are Argentina, Bulgaria, Chile, and Denmark, and the values are the capitals. What else would be interesting to show is that instead of just strings, we can put something more interesting. For example, a tuple can be also a key. And if we ask here for 5.5, it would answer Copenhagen. Exactly. Let's return it back. Okay, obviously should be like this, and everything looks okay. What is further interesting is the get function, and we can say here Argentina. It's nothing fancy, but if we say here, for example, not available, now the interesting part comes. If it is not available, it would show not available. So let's ask for Argentina too, and it said not available. Yeah, this is how it works. We can of course ask for the items, and this is how the items look like. Argentina, Buenos Aires, everything's listed. We can make it even a bit better, editing it as a list, and we have a list of some values, probably tuples, I would say. Yes, we can do this thing and say here I only want the first one, and of course because we start with a 0, it would give us Bulgaria, Sofia. Yes. What would happen if we get -1? That's an interesting thing. It would go all the way here, and it would go back. Yeah. We can do also this, and it would give us everything, or the last two. Argentina, Buenos Aires, Bulgaria, Sofia. Okay, these are the first two. Probably for the last two, you have to go like this. Chile, Santiago, Denmark, Copenhagen. In a way, yeah. So this is about the items. We can do pretty much the same thing with the keys. And we can list them so they look fancy. Yeah, Argentina, Bulgaria, Chile, Denmark. So we can literally do the same with values. Yeah, Argentina, Buenos Aires, Bulgaria, Sofia. Great. Further, we can use pop, which would actually pop the first value, but it's not pop. It's actually a bit different. If we use pop, we have to say pop Argentina. It was pop of Buenos Aires, and the thing is that if we go like this, Argentina is gone. Only the Bulgaria, Chile, and Denmark are left. What we can do is, for example, pop item. My dictionary dot pop item would be like this, and then once more Chile, Santiago. And if we take a look now at my dictionary, we would only have Bulgaria, Sofia. That's okay. Let's rewrite the dictionary here. No, not like this. So if we ask it here, everything is here. Yes, and furthermore, we have something interesting, which is update. My dict.update, and we can update it with something that is not present. For example, Greece with its capital Athens. So then my dictionary will be like this. And if we update it with a key that is actually present, for example, if we write Chile and its capital is Santiago de Chile, if we ask how my dict is looking like, it will be Chile, Santiago de Chile. Okay, so that's the first part of the video. Let's continue with the second part immediately. What we can do is use dict from keys and then simply say A, B, C, D, E, F, and we'll see that you get A none, B none, C none, D none, E none, F none. So if we want to assign this one with some values, we can say, okay, the values would be, they can be 5, everything is 5. What will happen if we put a list? I really don't know this one, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, okay. It simply gave the list to everything. I was thinking it would do something with like an unzip, but no. This is what it did. Makes sense. So let's consider something else. What happens if we ask from the dictionary a value that we do not have? For example, let's ask for Germany. We get this unpleasant part in my dictionary. Well, yeah, key error Germany doesn't exist in our tiny little my dict. So what we can do in order to avoid it, for example, we can use something that is built in the collections model. It's called from collections import default dict, and in this case we can say my new diction. Okay, my new dict equals default dict, and we simply have it like this, actually like this. So if I ask, okay, I said my new dict, not new dict, my new dict. So if my new dict here, we ask Germany, see, automatically we get this. Yeah, makes sense. And if my new dict was here with an integer and we were asking Germany, we would get the default integer, which is 0. If we want something more useful, what we can do is we can assign here instead of int some kind of a function. So how should the function look like? Let's say def default dict result, return minus 42 or just 42. Okay, should be like this. And if we go here with the German thing and I say, okay, we're interested in this one, let's see what is going to happen here. It returned minus 42. Yeah, but something that would actually make sense is we can return no such value in the dictionary. Sorry. And if we want something actually meaningful, we will keep it here as a 0 through int, and then it will return 0, because depending on the usage that you're using, it will make some sense, I guess. Yes. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to show is pretty much something from a book. And let's first define the problem, and then I'll say how the solution looks. Okay, so we'll call it third dictionary, and here we will be having just a dict, or this is like the fancy way. Another way is just to name it like this. These are the two ways to declare a dictionary, at least the ones that I know of. Yeah, true. But somehow this one looks fancier to me. I don't know why. So let's say, imagine that we declare a value here, key 1, and it would be integer 1. Yeah, and then we go with this one and we say that our key would be string, and it would be string 1. And if we take a look at our third dictionary, we'll see that we have somehow once a key that is integer and once a key that is string. Works perfectly. So let's now imagine that we need somehow to only have strings as keys. How can we do it? Well, it's called flexible dictionary. That actually inherits from dictionary. Doesn't inherit from dictionary. Actually, that's an inheritance, yes. It inherits from dictionary. So yeah, it has everything that a dictionary has. And what's the idea? I'll explain it while writing. The idea is that if we only have third dictionary 1 and we look for it with this one, then it returns the one that we are having. Imagine that we only have the previous one, third dictionary, this one. Yes, and if we look for it like this, instead of having this error, we should be having integer 1. So pretty much this is the task. For example, currently we only run this one, and then we should be getting integer 1. Yeah, so instead of this, it should be flexible dict. It's not defined. Of course, it's not defined. Now it is defined, but it's not implemented correctly. Yes. Okay, now before the implementation, I should say where the idea for this thing is coming. Pretty much, tada. This is the book. The book is named Python Workout 50 10-minute exercises, and this is exercise 42. So not a bad book actually. I somehow liked it. So back to the point. Try if key in self, then simply write a pass and everything's perfect. Then if we can stringify the key, then simply the key equals string key, and the same thing should be with integer key. Self key equals int key. Okay, now let's run this beauty here. 1, 2, and will it work? Yes, integer 1. Although we were looking for it as a string, let's look the other way around. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, string 1. Perfect. And just to understand what exactly happened in this thing, let's write in the dictionary it is a string here. It is a string. Yeah, and here I'll write in the dictionary it is a int. Okay. Except value error, I just moved something, and let's try again our beauty. Okay. Okay, no. Okay, just to make it a bit different. In the dictionary it is a string and we ask for an integer, great. And if we go the other way around, integer 1, we should be asking like this. To get in the dictionary it is an int. Let's see. Yes. So yeah, I guess that's all. I hope you learned something new about Python dictionaries. So pretty much that's all. Enjoy it. Bye.